starting deals, I've been making calls. No matter what it is, I'ma pay the cost. Why y'all make me sick, cause I know you lost. $1,000 trips, I've been taking off. $1,000 fits, and that's just the jaws. Rolling up again while I'm in the gym. Y'all can never focus, so you'll never win. Piece by piece, I've been stacking. Piece by piece, I've been stacking. Piece by piece.
All right, what's up, guys? Back at you with another video on today. This is Raw Detroit. Make sure you hit that subscription button and subscribe to the channel. Click on the bell and hit the word all so that you may be able to receive every notification that comes from this channel. All right, guys, without further ado, we're going to talk about Al-Quadin Muhammad. Is he the answer in Detroit? Now, I know there's a lot of talk and things of that nature about, what's really going to happen with this edge position. And we know that Muhammad is going to have to fill in for Marcus Davenport. Unfortunately, Marcus Davenport has gotten hurt again, and it's just unbelievable. It's unreal, man, how this guy cannot stay on the field. It is what it is. Next man up. We don't know how long Davenport is going to be out. Maybe he's out for a couple weeks. Maybe he's out for the rest of the season. We don't know. Only thing that we know is that he's trying to seek a second opinion on what the status of his injury is. So we'll find out soon enough. But Muhammad, let's talk about Al-Quadin Muhammad, who did have a sack in the last game or so, or whatever. He does have a sack on the season. And is he truly the answer of what Brad Holmes really been looking for? Or is he the answer to why we didn't pick up Zadarius Smith? Now, we could have picked up Zadarius Smith on the team and brought him along and had him in a rotation just for a time, just as this. But we decided not to do that. So Howie Roseman saw that we were playing games with Zadarius Smith. He came over and snatched Smith up, gave him a deal, and now Smith is with the Eagles. But with Al-Quadin Muhammad, definitely he can play. I don't really look at him as a starter, but a fill-in type of guy. But you never know, man. He might have his best season this year. Never know. I think the best season in his NFL career is when he was in Indy and he had like 6 sacks. So that's the most. He's never reached double-digit sacks in his career since he's been in the NFL. The highest he's only had is 6. So can he get to 10 sacks or something like that? I think that he can. But I don't know if it'll happen. We'll see, man. We'll take it one game at a time because he's gonna have to go out there and see can he really play against these playoff teams like the Baltimore Ravens. That's gonna be a huge game for the Detroit Lions, and that's gonna kind of show them where they're at with their pass rush, because we're counting on Hutch and banking on Hutch to do everything, and that's gonna be really, really hard, man. When you're banking on one player to get the job done, that's going to be extremely hard. So we're going to see, man, at the end of the day, can Al-Quadin Muhammad come in and be the answer to what the Detroit Lions need right now? Definitely, I feel like this team needs a pass rush. We've been talking about it for years that we got to get an edge on the other side of Aiden Hutchinson. If you're a GM, you have to be able to build the defense around your best player. And Aiden Hutchinson and Brian Branch and all those guys, these guys are good players, man. And you want to build around guys like this. You want to build around Kirby Joseph and things of that nature. So these guys, especially with the corners, man, because if you can get a pass rush, then the corners will be even better. But if you can't get a pass rush, the corners are going to get torched every week. And it doesn't matter how Terrion Arnold is looking. He's going to get torched. So, we'll see if Muhammad is the answer. I don't know if he's the answer or not. But he's going to be tested against the Baltimore Ravens to see if he can get to the quarterback. We're going to see if Brad Holmes' decision doesn't backfire in his face, because he decided to not dress the edge position the way it should have been dressed. That's the only thing that he needed to do this offseason. He wasted a whole offseason not getting the true position that he really needed. We already had a lot of defensive tackles on the team already. So getting Talik Williams, yeah, it's cool. we can stop the run and things of that nature, but you have to be able to get to the quarterback to stop the pass. You have to be able to cause havoc to the quarterback. And Detroit, we're not as good at it as most of the playoff teams. So if we want to win a Super Bowl, we're going to have to be able to get to the quarterback, especially when you get in the playoffs. Those guys make big plays during that time. So we'll see, man, if Muhammad can come in and be the answer for right now, short-term answer. We're not going to say long-term answer, but can he be the short-term answer? And leave it in the comment section, guys. Do you think Muhammad can get 10 sacks? Do you think that Muhammad is the answer if Davenport goes down for the remainder of the season? Or do you feel like Brad Holmes should go out there and make a trade with a team and try to go get another edge to be a part of this team? Because there are several teams where he can go possibly trade for a guy such as a Aziz Ojulari, somebody that's not going to cost you a boatload of money. Because I thought Aziz Ojulari would have been a great pick for Brad Holmes to bring over here because he's young. He's only, 24, 25 years old. And he has a history of getting to the quarterback in the NFL, more so than Al-Quadin Muhammad does. I think he may have more sacks than Al-Quadin Muhammad. But at the same time, we decided not to get an edge. And is that going to backfire in the Detroit Lions' face when it comes to winning playoff football or when it comes to just winning games, period? You have to have a pass rush. You have to. It's what you just need on a team. It's very important. Just like you need to have a great offensive line, you also have to have a good defensive line because we know the game of football is ultimately won in the trenches. The guys up front is the ones that really win the football game because they dictate and they control a lot of what's going on and stuff like that. So that's going to be like one of the toughest things to be able to do, to be able to go out there and really see if Muhammad has what it takes to stand in for Marcus Davenport and be that dude. So we're going to see if he answers that call, answers the bell, and give the Detroit Lions what they need temporarily right now at pass rush. Because I know what Brad Holmes is probably going to do. He's probably going to use Josh Pascal as well when he comes back, and he's going to be in that rotation as well at the end. And then we already know that Levi is gone for the season, so Levi plays in sometime as well. So we don't have Levi to depend on this season because he's gone. So right now, all of our eggs are in a basket of Marcus Davenport and Al-Quadin Muhammad to go out there and be the answer to Aiden Hutchinson on the other side. So hopefully, man, the Detroit Lions will get smart and try to trade for somebody and get some more help on this team because I don't know, man. I'm just, I don't know if this is going to be it. I don't know if this is going to be it. I don't know if Muhammad has what it takes to be that dude. I know that he can play, but I don't know if he's that dude. So we'll see, man. So leave it in the comment section, guys. Do you think Al-Quadin Muhammad is the answer for the Detroit Lions? And do you think that he can get 10 sacks on the season if Marcus Davenport goes down? Can Muhammad go out there and be productive and get at least double-digit 10 sacks on the season, which will make it double-digit? All right, guys, leave it in the comment section. I'll be back to you soon. Peace.